Jason Black. I'm gonna end it with Jason Black. I'm gonna end it with Jason Black, y'all. Let's end it with Jason Black. Let's end it with Jason Black. Jason Black. Let's take Jason Black's politics out of this. Jason Black's politics on point. No pushback from me. He's not always 100%, but he's pretty much spot on politics. This is not about politics. This is about becoming a bitter, angry old man. This is why, once again, old Negroes have to go. Has Jason Black become an old Negro? Let me see what y'all put in the poll. Let me see what y'all say in the poll. Okay. All right. 89% of you guys say, has Jason Black become a jealous old Negro over Russell Wilson and Ciara? 89% of you guys say yes. Okay. How do we get here? Now, I don't know what Ciara and Russell Wilson did to Jason Black. I mean, Jason Black has endless streams on their marriage, everything wrong with their marriage, how Russell is a simp, he's corny, and you guys have said it, called him a simp and corny in the chat. I get it, he's in love with this woman, he'll do anything, yeah, blah 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 blah. They're still married, from what I can gauge, very happily. Now, Jason Black does not have a very positive history with women. Jason Black has a very negative disposition and interactions with women. He's already been incarcerated. Well, not incarcerated. He was charged with, hitting one of his exes with a dumbbell, a barbell, right? And then we had the newest incidents with Just Eve, right? The same women he talks bad about, down upon, like most of those guys down the street. The single mom, right? So when it was okay for him to date the single mom when she's on top of him. She's not a single mom then. She's cool when it's your turn. But when that woman says, you know what, I'm going to go back to my kid's father and make a family. And then you have some secret live stream and you leak this woman's nudes. This is who we're talking about when it comes to relationships, dating and mating. A bitter old man that has a very negative experiences with women, that is still attracted to the very women he talks down upon. Yes? Okay. Make it make sense, Joey. Make it make sense. All right? So, here's what he said. We're going to go over what Ciara said. Now, here's my thing on marriage. Marriage is not monolith. They're not all the same. My thing on marriage is the national U.S. average rate of marriage, length of marriage is 8 years. If you beat that, in my eyes, it's a win. Okay? If you beat the national length of marriage in the U.S., in my eyes, that's a win. Okay? As much as till death do us part sounds nice, that's not the reality. At least in this societal climate. Okay, the days of your grandparents, papa, dying at home around with everybody around, those days are long gone. More than likely your marriage will probably end in divorce. More than likely. Okay, you have a few divorced men over there, mad, still grieving over their marriage, and I get it. But Jason Black, of all people, now this man is bitter. He says, this was embarrassing. Your wife is asked about people calling you a simp and corny, and the best Ciara could do is say, I don't have to reply to that, and a real man, blah blah blah. No man wants to be in this position where the best she can say about you is you're a real man for taking care of her mistakes with the guy she really wanted. Now, I don't understand a whole lot of this. It's okay. Sometimes women do get out of the bad boy phase. if they're smart enough to realize, you know what, maybe the nice guy, the boring guy is the right guy. It can happen. It can happen. Okay, Ciara has had a run. Now, for those of us that haven't seen her come up in the business when she was first introduced with Jazzy Faye, she's had a run. She's had her assortment of men. Sometimes you just kind of grow up. Okay, sometimes women do realize, you know what, stability is the best thing, is a good thing. Sometimes chaos and recklessness and unpredictability is not the best thing for me at this stage of my life right now. I have a family. I know when he's coming and going. I'm secure in that. I'm okay with that. Why is that a bad thing? I don't understand how this is a bad thing. So we're going to go over exactly what she said. Now, let me pull up the numbers real quick. Let's see. Average length of marriage. Come on. Okay, the average length. I don't want the median. I want average. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. Okay, the median length of a first marriage. Okay, first marriage median length is 21 years. This is from 2018. Okay, so if you're a first time married person, the median length is 21 years. That was from 2018. Okay. Now, some data sources citing an average marriage duration of about 20 years as of 2023. And then this is the stat that I've seen. Others say a marriage that ends in divorce lasts an average of 8 to 9 years. That's what I've seen. The average U.S. marriage is roughly 8 to 9 years. Okay, so I don't want the means, but let's see. How does marriage vary by state? It should be interesting. Okay, Washington, D.C., Utah had the highest marriage rates. Okay, D.C., Utah, Alaska, Colorado, Kentucky, Tennessee. The highest marriage rates. I don't care about I just want the length of it. Okay, wait. Which states have the largest shares of people who have ever been married? I don't want that. Okay, which states had the longest lasting marriages? Vermont has an average of 23 years. Wisconsin, 22 years. New Hampshire, 22 years. With longer average marriages tend to have older residents. Just give me the average. Just length this. Okay, here we go. Okay, average marriage length of 10.8 years. DC is an outlier. The average age of the district is 3. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I'm gonna find it, y'all. Let's go here. This is interesting. Okay. So why 8 years here in the U.S.? You may have heard of the 7-year itch as it relates to marriage. The term is used to describe restlessness, dissatisfaction at the 7-year mark in a relationship. While there's dispute over this, we can focus on the science. Okay, scientific evidence proves that our bodies and minds change every 7 years. You know what else is prominent you do every 7 years you're supposed to do in the Bible? File bankruptcy. That's right. 7 is a magical number. Every 7 years, you should be changing everything. Okay? All right? This is why you shouldn't be thinking the same way you did 7, 8, 10 years ago. This is why it's just baffling to me. We're going on 10 years of Manosphere content, and these guys are still having the same conversation. It's past 10 years. You guys, it's time to change the direction of the conversation. Nonetheless, Human cells replace themselves every 7 to 10 years. This can explain why at the 7-year mark partners may find they're going in different directions. Okay? When they wed, they were aligned, but now their wants, needs, attitudes, and values have shifted. Okay? And we have all the factors that may contribute or help negate the end of a marriage. Okay. So we're looking at between 8 to 10 years. National average. I don't mean the median, I mean the average. Okay. Once again, to me, if you've been married more than 8 years, that's a win. Even if it ends in divorce, you still beat the average. Okay? So here we go. According to the Census Bureau, the average length of first marriages for divorcing couples is 8.2 years. 8.2 years. Okay, and here we go with the science again. Let's go with the science again. Adult development moves in roughly 7-year blocks. So every 7 years, you should be shedding old and growing new, whatever that is in your life. Okay? All right. Now, I think Russell and Ciara have been they're at the average. How long have Russell? There we go. They married in July 2016. They married July 2016. So they've been married for 9 years. It's a win. This is a win. Okay, this is a win. They beat the national average. This is a win. Now, let's get to what was said and how Jason Black is trying to spin her words, which is weird. Like, I don't understand why Jason is so emotionally invested into their marriage. Okay, he's a stepdad and she got kids with him. It's not your concern. They don't need your help. They're not asking you for, assistance. I don't understand. Like, their mess, whatever their mess they have is kept behind doors. Yes, is Russell kind of quirky? Yeah, he's quirky. I'll give you that. He's hella quirky. But once again, what works for them works for them. Matter of fact, she got a new song out. Let's take a listen. She got a new song out. Let's take a listen.
Come dance.
I'm with it. I like this. Hey, she can still dance. She can still dance. I'm with this. Okay. Has reached #1 on the R&B Soul iTunes chart. I'm not mad at this. Yes, keep putting out music, sis. Yes, keep putting out music. I'm with this. I'm rooting for these guys. I don't see Future complaining. It ain't been 15 minutes. Anywho. All right, so let's get to what she said. Wait. Hold up. Let me find it. Okay. Wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. I'm close. Found it. All right, let's go. Let's take a listen to what she said. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if Jason Black is right. I just don't understand people wanting to see married couples fail so badly. Like, you can't be this bitter in life. But come on.
Question, and this is not how I feel, so don't take it personally. No, when you hear people say
He's so funny because he be over there waiting like,
just wait.
no.
Not to be rude.
No, what you want to ask?
People say Russell Wilson is corny.
Mm-hmm.
What's your honest reaction?
Oh my gosh, that I don't have to even reply to that because, like that. Why would I even respond to that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was the point he was trying to make. that she should have responded. She be online all day responding to. She ain't got time to be Twitter finging and what? Why do you want her to respond to criticisms about her husband that are not true to her? Why would she bring that inside their home? Why she got to bring that back into her home? Honey, you know what they said about you today online? Hey, I don't always get it right. Okay? They're still banging, hanging and banging. I can't be mad at this. The green lines is just a snapshot of who's the dominant person, how that person is feeling about that person at that time. But if I was to go through all 10 years of their pictures, I don't know. Would they pass? I don't know. All I do is give y'all a snapshot of where that couple is at that time during the green lines. It does not tell the full story from start to end. It just gives you a snapshot. Okay, but if you have a history of bad green lines, then more than likely it's going to end badly. But I have no beef, no issue. Why would I want another married couple to fail? Why would I want them to fail? It doesn't help my argument. But come on.
I know what I know, and that's all that matters. But he is the most amazing human being you could know. The smartest, most intelligent black man that I have ever known.
So she's heaping praise upon this man. So why did he not say all that? Wait, Jason Black. So you get mad at her for saying she don't have to reply, a real man, blah, 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 blah. But she begins to heap praise upon that man. When's the last time your woman has openly praised you in public? When's the last time your woman went to IG and said, you know what, this random picture of this man I love, y'all just don't understand what he just does it for me. I love him so much. He can do no wrong in my eyes. When's the last time a woman openly praised you online? Just out the blue. Okay. This is a bitter old man. Bitter. Let's continue.
Does it bother him though? Does it bother him? Because I feel like he gets it because he takes care of his wife.
And we've had conversations up here as men saying, like, I don't understand why he gets called a simp.
Well, I think it depends on who's. Wait. Who's the man saying it?
What Channing Crowder said it was.
No, we ain't gonna call on that.
Man, yeah, she made a whole out. Yeah, what more do you want from her? There you go. Good job. What more do you want from? I don't know what Jason Black wants from Ciara and Russell Wilson. Are you mad at Russell Wilson mainly because he took this woman and had a child from another man? What man damn near doesn't these days, and still added to their family? I don't understand this. I don't see Future online calling Russell Wilson a punk, a bitch, a simp, corny. I don't see that. Russell Wilson about to get Future's son into the fucking NFL. You know why? Because Russell Wilson is doing something that Deion Sanders cannot, creating a Nepo lane in the NFL. Y'all can laugh at Russell right now, quarterback wise, in his position and what team he's playing for. But at the end of the day, I guarantee you this: Russell gonna have a coaching position on somebody's team. And you better believe in 10 years we're gonna be hearing about Lil Future at the draft. Best believe. You're not gonna hear one bad thing out of Future talking bad about Russell. You're not gonna hear that. That's what you're not gonna do. Come on, let's continue.
I'm not gonna go down a specific lane because I don't. I'm just saying, who's the man saying it, right? It's like someone saying a person doesn't love someone, but have you ever loved someone right? Have you ever been loved right? So sometimes people, to me, speak out of pocket because they just don't know. So for me, it's versus being mad about it, just like, God bless them. You know, like,
because it's obviously something that they're lacking.
It's just, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's like, we don't have to live. I don't have to live my life to prove anything to anybody.
There you go.
Right, and so. I think, you know, sometimes, too, people have a perspective just because of how they see life. And that just may be their way. But, you know, to me.
Now, once again, this is the same Jason Black that hit a woman over the head with some barbells. This is the same Jason Black that leaked a woman's nudes online because she decided to go back to the father of her children and be a family. I need you to understand the history of the man that is criticizing this woman's marriage. And that will tell you everything you need to know. Okay? There's no woman heaping praises upon Jason Black There's no woman saying how much she adores and Jason Black has done so much for her in her life, has taken her life to another stratosphere. There's no woman heaping praises upon Jason Black. No woman. Said no woman ever. Do you understand?
Too bad for them if they want to live life a certain way and love people a certain way. Right. Too bad for them.
The Atlanta never wants to come out of you like one time, like the Atlanta just say, "Yo, suck my from the back," like that.
First of all, that's New York. In Atlanta, that's a good time.
Listen. Let me tell you, do I want to say stuff sometimes? Absolutely. But is it worth it? No. I think about how many people I've seen come and I've seen go. And I'll leave it there.
So you telling me Ciara got a prayer, but she don't got a curse?
No.
Curse somebody out like.
Dude, she don't got a curse, no. But will she curse? Yeah. You know, pull up on me a certain way, I might pop out. But no. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. How I'm trying to live my life, it doesn't have space for like a negativity. It just doesn't. Like, if I choose to entertain those things and I'm taking away time from myself, going where I really want to get to. Like,
there you go. She doesn't owe Jason Black anything. He's starting for the Giants this year. See what I'm saying? Listen, Russell Wilson, when he's done playing, he will be coaching somewhere on somebody's NFL team. He will be a quarterback coach. Russell Wilson has done more with his skill set. He's what, 5'10", 5'11"? He's got 2 rings. Yeah. He's going to be somebody's quarterback coach at the very least.
Yeah. So why would I do it? And then also, wisdom has showed me, like, you ain't gotta respond. People respond for you. Like, just watch those that have things to say about you. Just watch it. Like, they will respond. They'll respond for you. Yeah. They'll do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What do you agree with? Okay. Yeah. I need. Give me clarification. What is Jason Black right about in his assessment of Russell and and Ciara? What do you agree with him on? As far as his critiques of Russell, is the issue that he took on a woman with a kid? Because is that still a thing? Like, we're still concerned about, you got a kid, okay? And so please give me understanding on what do you agree with him about as far as his critique on Russell Wilson. What is Russell Wilson not doing right in Jason Black's eyes? Yeah, club. Thank you. How you B1 and you mad at Eve because she want to go back to her B1 family? How you mad at Eve when all Eve decided to do is go back to her B1 family?